Man, peace and blessings to the trial. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Remember they said it, now we speaking on it. I am Mr. Telescope. You're not watching Telescope channel. So, I know we getting straight into this premium black news as we normally like to do. And this Nolan Wells case has been on the top of everybody's list. It's obviously going to stay on the top of our list because this is the type of things that we present to the community. Along with other things, but primarily like, pro-black news, things of that sort. What's crazy about this whole case, like I said before, the granddad was very, really suspicious on the call, or it seemed like he was trying to cover up something, right? Because when they did the audio call, the Coast Guard captain was like, pretty much, he just got off the phone with the granddad, and the granddad said they don't need nobody out there, they good, they got to figure it out. But the woman that's taking the call from, I believe, Warren Hudson, she's on the other line with Warren Hudson, he's still actively on the phone calling for help, right? So to me, that kind of came off as like, what the granddad was trying to do, was he up to some shit? And then now it's photos and pictures coming out. I'm posting them up here, right here. You can see it's photos and pictures coming out that pretty much suggest that the homeboy who Warren Hudson was referring to, Bart, was actually on the boat and dating the girl Katie. You know what I'm saying? So they making it seem like, that was his ex or some shit like that. And he supposedly was I believe he's a punter. He's in college right now for playing football, punting or whatever. But they saying I don't know how good you could be at being a punter, but you know what I'm saying? They saying he's a good punter. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly they also were saying that, him and Katie was dating and shit like that. And I made that statement because when I watched the video with Warren Hudson and Officer Tatum, when I had watched that video, and he was like, he seen Nolan in the pool with the girl Katie, and he was like, man, you crazy. To me, that came off not like, man, you crazy, you with a girl, you finna get some ass tonight. Like, man, you crazy, you doing something that you ain't got no business to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know better, bro, you crazy as hell, boy, you tripping, bro. Type of shit like that, you feel me? That's what it came off as. And it would make more sense. It would make way more sense that he's saying, man, you crazy, to something like that. Bro, that's Bart girl. You all cuddled up and hugged up with her out here in front of everybody and shit, making dude look bad. Man, you crazy, man. You ballsy, you bold for that one. You know what I'm saying? It came off like those type of vibes, you feel me? Bro, this case is just taking so many twists and turns, bro. Everything from the first autopsy, everything from just all this shit, bro. Everything from the first autopsy to the granddad, you know what I'm saying, on the phone calls, to Warren and the people in the background on the phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Just all of this shit, bro, is fishy as hell, bro. This shit stinks. It smells like something that's going on. Like I said before, it looks like a modern day cover up. We is watching a modern day cover up, and some of this shit don't come to the forefront. I ain't gonna lie. Most of it already is. I feel like definitely if they was black, it's been enough evidence revealed for somebody to be locked up. Warrants, because the feds on this case, from my understanding, the feds was already looking into this case, so it's enough for people to have warrants on their phones already out. They probably not release that shit to the public because that shit it possibly could cause mass hysteria and race riots and shit like that, because people are looking for a reason to turn this bitch up anyways. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to turn this bitch upside down behind the Carmelo Anthony case. So this one right here it's like a dude did nothing and unjustly unalived, you feel me? It's like the perfect opportunity for a bitch to be like, oh, we looting or whatever, because some motherfuckers want to loot and hide in plain sight anyways. For the people that's like, you know, protesting for the right reasons and shit, they actually do possibly, you know, working 9 to 5 or own their own business and, you know what I'm saying, standing up for real, like they're really standing up for injustice against black folks, you feel me? They'll be in a big ass city, major city, where people are rioting and protesting at the same time, and then you'll have like a bum ass motherfucker that don't even much care about none of that. They don't care about injustice against black people, none of that shit. Their conscious level is not even that high, you feel me? They barely even care about their own black life, let alone somebody else's black life that was lost. You feel me? So they going out there solely and specifically for the terms and the reasons to loot. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker praying and hoping that some shit go up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to loot anyways. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably another reason why the feds is not really releasing, and they keep on saying like, oh, we're not gonna release this, we're not gonna release that. Another thing too, what does make sense, I can't agree with them, because I'm trying to look at it from all spectrums, like from like a 360 spectrum, right? All the way around the board. If they dropping game on like how they got the drop on the assailants or the people that did this shit, people is gonna try to like clean their tracks, bro. Like that's just like, come on, that's a no-brainer. Like people gonna try to clean up their tracks, scrub their phones, do different shit, like, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't already did these things, they probably gonna take extra precautionary measures to do these things, and these people got the resources to do it. So that's my whole thing with that. Like I kind of feel like that's why they're not really dropping it, for those, mainly for those two things. Like they don't want people to be breaking into stores and looting and rioting and shit, and then as well, like they don't want people to be like the assailants. They don't want them to try to like wipe they, you know what I'm saying, like clean their tracks, like wipe their tracks away. So I feel like more so often too, like if people is gonna loot or do whatever, once we know we got their ass dead to rights, then we'll release that shit and we'll worry about the looting if it comes. We'll worry about the rioting if it comes. But to put that shit out amidst investigation, and we got looting and shit like that, and we ain't catch the person, it's like, to me, I think that would be senseless for them. So I think that's something that, you know, the investigators is thinking about. Bruh, this whole case is crazy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? This whole case is crazy, but you know, that's a little bit of the facts that I know about it, that I got on the case or whatever. Like I said, bro, I feel like the granddaddy got something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? They said that Bart, you know, his family is highly, pretty much renowned and known in that town where they from. I think it's called Ocean Springs or some shit. Like they real known in that area of Mississippi. He come from a very prominent family. As well as, you know, they got his whole little situation, like, you know what I'm saying, he aspiring to be in the NFL. They got his shit on ESPN. They got a dude Bart Face on ESPN, like saying like, you know, he was aspiring to be a punter in the NFL, and you know what I'm saying, he tied into this Nolan Wood case. That's the reason why that's major right there within itself, because we've all seen NFL players succumb to real life shit like normal people. Like NFL players succumbing to shit that people that got 9 to 5s go through. You know what I'm saying? And these people making hundreds of millions of dollars. But we still see people like what's the dude named Hernandez, or the other dude that, you know, Unalived himself. The dude that's out of Detroit. I mean, not out of Detroit, but he played for the Detroit Lions and had a spot out there in Tampa. And he allegedly had his cousins, his homeboy, and 2 chicks set up some niggas, beat him up because they robbed this spot, beat him up and tortured them boys. And you know what I'm saying? So like, these boys is like, just because they making money in the NFL don't mean that these niggas is all the way, you know what I'm saying, clean and cut right, because one thing about the NFL too is you could be making money in NFL. Like this is the crazy thing about NFL. Like unless you like a goddamn Tom Brady to like where you damn near can't be reached, bro. Like it's hard for people to like stay out of trouble because you got this money. You can still go back to the hood. Like even like a Lamar Jackson, you feel me? Dude still be coming to Pompano and chilling, but he in a realm right now like where like bro that nigga so media trained, dog, to the point where it's like a motherfucker can't even trick him out of his position, bro. Like he just far away from all that bullshit. Like dude keep it himself. But I know a lot of football players that came up out of Broward and shit, like they would still be in the neighborhood and shit, chilling, posted up on the block, you know what I'm saying, going to all the same clubs that the broke niggas go to and shit like that, just to shit on them, you know what I'm saying? Like these boys is not too far from their environment where they came from, even though they worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's why these type of crimes happen with people that are in the NFL, right? In that type of association or whatever. Like, I mean, you rarely hear about baseball players going through certain shit like this. You probably gonna hear about it from a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might come from a basketball player before it come to a baseball player. But like, yeah, basketball and football, those people are like still like close to the hood, and it's mostly black people that play that shit. You feel me? So little shit like that is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a dead giveaway. You feel me? And like you pretty much like you are what you eat. Like when you, I would say like I guess like when you get money or whatever the case may be, you getting good money, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta worry about you getting good money, you ain't gotta worry about, you know, how the hood perceive you and stuff like that. You probably more likely to stay away from that shit, you know what I'm saying? But our people definitely get money and they want to show up as like nanny nanny boo boo, I got money, and they go to the same spots that you go to and that they used to go to when they was broke, just to show that they got, you know, they put up a Ferrari or, you know, they have it now and shit like that. And it lead them to be in crazy situations. But I'm saying all of that to say that it's not too far-fetched that this dude Bart probably had something to do with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with him being the whole, like the NFL putting him on the page like for clout and shit like that. Like that's crazy within itself, you feel me? That right there, that's crazy within itself. Would the NFL even pick him up as a punter with all of this controversy behind him, even if he didn't do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Doesn't seem like the NFL is, you know, chasing headlines and clout. Somewhat so. But to me, like I said before, it wouldn't be too far-fetched that this brother probably could have did some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He could have did something like that, because when you look at just the history of, bro, like just the history of these people, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? They be on that type of time, and then like we all know how Mississippi get down, bro. Like people from Mississippi know how Mississippi get down. Like most people that's born, like most people most black folk that live in Mississippi was born there, or you going there because you got a lucrative job there or something like that. Like motherfuckers not waking up being like, oh, I'm finna move to Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Like that's out. Like who waking up and being like, oh man, I want to move to Mississippi? You know what I'm saying? Like that is not a norm. So I think that, you know, it's a long history of that type of like racism and, you know what I'm saying, deep-rooted Southern hate for black people that still is prevalent and live inside of Mississippi still to this day. So anything, it could be anything why dude lost his life or whatever. But right now, bro, the pieces and the fingers is pushing towards this was an inside thing. The people that he came there with, the people that he hung out with, more than likely had something to do with his unaliving. And then another thing too was, what really stood out to me too was when when the dude Officer Tatum was interviewing this cat, he took Officer Tatum right back to the crime scene where the black dude died. Like, that just let you know off top right there. Like, that's letting you know, bro, off top, like, nigga, I don't got no remorse for this nigga dying. I know I'm saying this, but this is all for the cameras. Like, I ain't got no remorse for this nigga dying. It is what it is. Like, that's what it seemed like. Because if you know it's an old saying that goes, the killers always return back to the crime scene. Bro, he had no remorse about going back to that same crime scene, and then, like, he ain't shed no tear. Like, man, I can't believe, like, this is the last person I see my buddy. I see my buddy right there, and, oh, man, I'm tearing up. Like, it was none of that, bro. It was none of that, bro. It was just all a bunch of, all a bunch of, like, theatrics and, like, specifics. Like, that was my best friend, and we did this, we did that. Like, bro, he wasn't that specific. He looked like he was well more prepped and well more organized on the Officer Tatum show, because this dude had him way more, like, he gave him time. He, like, let him be a little bit more polished on there. Because when he was on that phone and the lady was asking him, like, shit, is it human beings on the boat? Is it anybody breathing on the boat? You know what I'm saying? He had, like, he didn't know what the hell that meant. Like, to me, that said a lot. You feel me? To me, that said, like, bitch, you lying about something. Like, you don't know if it's humans on the boat. You don't know if it's people on the boat. Like, to me, that shit said a lot. So, y'all got to put his ass up under the microscope. He needed, him and that whole little crew, they need to be up under a tight-knit surveillance. Like, all of them need to be watched. Their phone calls need to be watched. What they text and all of that shit need to be surveillance.
Drop to the Telescope channel, you dig?